XOXO. All right, here we go. Xtrem, Mirako, Luckyshot, and Marco are going to take each other on 4 maps, cup mode, 5 rounds per map. And they are starting right now. We've seen whom you are supporting in chat, whom you are rooting for. And these players are on the track right now, ready to rumble. And it's Luckyshot here with the best, actually with the best start going into lap number 2. Oh, Marco with a bit of a mistake, and also Mirako with a mistake there. Luckyshot's still leading, look at this. He is looking pretty decent. Where's Marco? Ooh, Marco seems to be ripped. Mirako holding on for dear life. Xtrem now with the attack on Luckyshot, but it will, at least for now, not be enough. Oh, he's taking the crazy lines and he's gonna make a mistake as well. Luckyshot still leading. And who's gonna stop Luckyshot in the first round here? I think that's only gonna be Luckyshot himself, if anyone. But it's not gonna be anyone. It's gonna be Luckyshot who grabs the lead in this first round here. And now let's see where we can see the score, because that is gonna be important. Oh, it will not stay on screen, I think. Or will it? No, this doesn't matter. Alright. If anyone has like crazy TM knowledge and we can see this on screen, but we have to tap a little bit, so that's fine. Yo, Mimeo, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the 1v1v1v1. Luckyshot leading. 134.84. was enough to grab the lead in that first round. Marco now with the lead. Xtrem, not the best start, but he is still very close by, as are all the others. Going into lap number 2 here. Luckyshot leading again. He's looking pretty strong on this map. And Xtrem again with some mistakes. Something that I had not necessarily envisioned here before going into this. Xtrem struggling, but he is struggling. And now it's Marco leading in front of Luckyshot and Mirako, who are crazy close to each other. Now going into lap number 3, Marco is leading. Luckyshot with the crazy lines. He's risking it all. And wow, this is super close. What am I seeing here? Marco, Mirako, Luckyshot. Xtrem seems to be out. He's way out. Who is gonna take this round? Marco now with an aggressive line, but he is gonna slide out a little bit. Not enough entry speed here, so it will either be Mirako or Luckyshot. Mirako goes a little bit wide, and it will be Luckyshot once again taking the win. 134.97 this time. And that's 2 in a row for Lucky. For points, you have to press that blue circular button next to the arrows bottom right. Okay, I'm clicking it, but nothing happens, I think. No. Ah, never mind. It's fine. We can just tap during every round, so we are doing super good. Luckyshot is leading with 50. Mirako in second with 40. Can Luckyshot go 3 in 3? That would be kind of crazy. Mirako now with a big mistake. So he's out, and Luckyshot also with a weird bug will lose all of his speed and now has to ultra risk it to get back to Xtrem, who is leading this round in front of Marco. Mirako, I think, is gone. He is on 0.82 seconds here, where Luckyshot is on 0.51 and Mirako on 0.90. So we're not going to see Mirako again. Most probably. What can Marco do here? On a good PB, but will it be enough to stop Xtrem? I don't think so. Xtrem looking pretty good, and he's also going to hold off Luckyshot, so that's huge for Marco. Well done. Xtrem taking the win. Luckyshot after that weird bug. Xtrem, by the way, 1:34.59. That's a very good time. Alright, that was round number 3. On to round number 4. Good thing about cup mode, guys, is that you just can keep going. So they are doing 4 maps, 5 rounds per map. And it's always just 5 rounds. It's not that it will take like miraculously long. Pretty sure that this will be a 30-minute fight. Already going into round number 4. Alright, Marco with the lead. Mirako struggling just a little bit. At the moment, Marco on 49, Mirako on 53, Xtrem on 54, and Luckyshot solid leader with 66 points. Oh, Mirako, big jump. Luckyshot still leading. Marco following very close by. Mirako on 0.44 seconds. Rest of the field is super close. Now Luckyshot and Xtrem running away with it. Marco can only look as he sees them disappear. Oh, Xtrem, that's some crazy lines, and that will cost him maybe second position. No, he can defend it against Marco. But Luckyshot again will take the win. Top 6 record, 1:34.49. Approaching Dopamine's time, which is a 1:34.47. Good time by Luckyshot. And the level so far of this match is pretty high, I have to say. And Luckyshot is the very clear leader after 4 rounds. Rest of the field pretty close together. Xtrem doing quite well. Lucky was team leader for Romania in TM games. Yeah, we knew this. We have somewhere I read this. I don't know if it was in my Discord or in the general TRACKMANIA NASCAR Discord, but somebody brought up that he was the Romania guy for the TM games, which is pretty crazy. Alright, Xtrem struggling now. Mirako, Marco and Luckyshot are quite close again. Lap 2 going into last lap on this map, because this is round number 5 and Luckyshot is leading again, and he is on a pretty good time here. He is on a pretty good time. He is even approaching Day1. Luckyshot is not far off Day1 pace. Marco is holding on just behind Luckyshot. Xtrem is struggling 3 seconds behind, and it will be Luckyshot with a top 4 record, 1:34.33, who is gonna beat the whole field, who is gonna be the big winner of map number 1 with 116 points. Rest of the field super close behind. 87, 85, 82 for Xtrem, Marco and Mirako. Very nice. Also nice time by Marco, by the way, 1:34.51. And that is a dream start for Luckyshot. All right, here we go. Sphere Atom by Foster. What is this map? Oi, 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 oi. I see some platform. Will Mirako be the one shining, or is it not enough? I don't think it's enough. That is a very short, very straightforward platform section. And Marco has a good warm-up here. And also Luckyshot, where did he come from then? Still a long way to go for all of these drivers, but Luckyshot, I have to say, is looking very steady. So I don't know what he had for breakfast in his Romanian snow bus today, but it is looking pretty solid. And the rest of the field will have a pretty hard time beating Luckyshot on any map tonight, I feel. He's looking quite strong. Thank you for streaming my match, Rima. Genuinely appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, Beach. That is what I'm here for. That is literally one of the goals of this channel, to broadcast TRACKMANIA NASCAR. And that is what we are seeing here tonight. So, good stuff. That's a car skin ID for Lucky. A Romanian snow bus. Yeah. Yo, Hellwalker. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for the hydrate. Appreciate it, my friend. Didn't see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. Makes it more enjoyable? Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I'm trying to add my fair share for like the last 6 years to the NASCAR TRACKMANIA community. And it has been working quite well for all of us, I would say. And I'm having a lot of fun just sitting here and watching great action. It's great. It's always good. And all the people in the chat, it gives a lot of energy. I think it gives the community maybe a little place and a little live hub to like discuss and chat a little bit with each other. I think it's very nice. So yeah, thanks. Also, thanks for embracing the 1v1 concept, guys, because that was something that was on my mind for a long time. And with Slimo giving it like a little platform, it's working quite well. Yo, Andrew, see you, man. All right, let's go. It's warm-up. People not realizing it was a warm-up. All right. Guys, here we go. We are out of warm-up. We are on map number 2 of this 1v1v1v1, where Luckyshot is firmly in the lead with 116 points. Battle for second. That's going to be very interesting, though. Anything can happen, and also still anything can happen to Luckyshot because we still have 2 more maps to go after this. Xtrem now taking the lead. Mirako struggling a little bit. And look at Luckyshot, guys. Luckyshot is leading once again. And he is firmly leading. But huh? He literally disappeared into thin air. He vanished. What happened? Eh? This deserves at least 4 question marks. He literally just did he mistakenly press respawn? My game tapped out twice. Oh no. Oei. Okay, that is kind of unfortunate. Who took that round? Xtrem took that round. 121.67. But Luckyshot was clearly the fastest in that round. That's what happened when you don't do service. Let's go. Alright, second round on the second map. Can Luckyshot do it now? Oh, Mirako! He's gonna have a headache until tomorrow morning. Hitting the wall like that, not to be seen ever again in this round. Goodbye. We are left with 3. Marco, Luckyshot and Xtrem. Oh, Luckyshot, that was just a bit too sharp. Mirako and Luckyshot out, and it's Xtrem and Marco now. Yeah. Xtrem is driving this round home, guys. And Luckyshot is gonna lose some valuable points to Xtrem. 121.13. Should I, by the way, cap the amount of times that a single user can use the sounds? So, for example, the cap per stream is 10, and then the cap per user is like 2. That would maybe be better, because otherwise one person is gonna spam all the sounds away. Maybe actually one per person, because then you have to think about it. You can't just spam. Cap them at 0. We on the marbles tonight? No marbles tonight. No. Not tonight. I'm sorry, guys. If this is over, then it's over. We play a little goodbye song, and then it's over. Add sound to hydrate? Yeah, maybe. This is horrific news. Okay, what is going on this round, guys? Xtrem, Luckyshot and Marco here. Marco leading, Luckyshot dangerous, Xtrem lurking. Who can take down this round? Marco is looking strong. I almost am afraid to say it because we know what happens. And look at Xtrem. What is this pace? Oi, who's gonna win this round? It's Xtrem. What an overtake by Xtrem. But can he hold on, or will it be Luckyshot? Oh, they are driving on the absolute edge. It will be Xtrem. What a crazy lap that was. Holy shit. Yeah, Leander, remember that I have to make a sound from the Nino clip. Please remember me. Because tomorrow I have time, and I want to make a sound from the Nino clip. Xtrem with an absolute snipe there, by the way. And look at Xtrem. 162 points, where Luckyshot has 165. So this is developing into a serious fight for first place, guys. Freshy doesn't want a cap on the sounds. Oh no, Mirako. It is not Mirako's evening, guys. And this is what I was talking about. Mirako is super fast, but he is not always super fast. And this is one of the evenings where he is still fast, but he's just struggling to hold on to that pace. Xtrem with a huge crash. And that's a big one. And that is good news for Luckyshot. And he is gonna snack no one, because Marco is defending quite well, and Luckyshot makes a mistake. And where is Xtrem now? Oh, Xtrem is all the way even behind Mirako. And why does Marco's car sound like a fucking bug? But he drives a 1:20.96. That's a nice time. Well done by Marco. Luckyshot gonna grab second place. I love chaotic streams. Let's go. Also, we watched the clips I made Rayma. They're sending Twitch clips channel. Yeah, I saw that, Leander. Thanks. I'll check it out tomorrow. I have some time tomorrow. I also have the plan to finally archive the rest of my Twitch channel. So I will download everything and I will delete everything from my Twitch channel and make sure it's on YouTube so that I finally have space for highlights again. Because I'm still capped by the 99 gigabytes, I think, or 100 gigabytes, I don't know. But it's not enough. So this is a horrific task that will take me hours. But I think I have to start tomorrow, because otherwise I will start never. No, Marco into the wall. Xtrem into the lead. Mirako holding on. Luckyshot in the sandwich. If Xtrem wants to seriously threaten Luckyshot, he has to win this round. Oh, Luckyshot. He had to risk it anyways. He knew that. Even Xtrem with that good of a round does not beat the time that Marco just put on the board. 1:20.99. It's close, but it's not yet there. And was that the map? I'm not paying attention to how many rounds we did. I think that was the map. Was it? It was. Luckyshot 205 points. Xtrem 200. Marco 179. Mirako 156. Putting on the best performance of any Canadian today. Oei, oei, oei. That is quite hurtful. Alright, nice map. It's a PTC 17 by Stico map. Oh. All the red puddings. It's a flat map. And look at Luckyshot. Luckyshot wants to take this whole fight home. We have 2 more maps to go, guys. And 5 rounds per map. So 10 more rounds in total, excluding the 4 warm-ups in total that we will do. Luckyshot already testing the Tony Hawk sequence that he can do there for extra style points. Let's hope he does not need to hit that sequence in race. This deco is actually crazy. Ah, Freshie, don't bring it up, man. You don't need to like rub salt in an open wound. Freshie out for war. Yeah, oh my god. Where did he, like, I think Freshie just took 3 sips of whiskey and he just typed that now. The Pokemon evolution is coming. I mean, Mew is crazy, guys. We know that already. You what? I'm the Flap Master. You better be careful what he's saying. Oh, Mew. I love it. Great. Great. Guys, you're doing great. The players are also doing great. Going through this melodic round map. Alright, who do you think is the flap master of these four guys? Who do you think? Who is the actual flat expert here? So not asking who you think who is gonna win the map, but who is the flat king of these four players? Xtrem, Bro. Mu is not driving. Mu is not driving, guys. Pay attention. Like, Vamos was the only one who gave an actual answer that was answering my question. Any man who must say, I am the king, is no true king. Oh, shit. Add Mu. Thoughts? Mu is still the best of those four, even if he's not within those four. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Xtrem looking to close the gap to Luckyshot. Mirako looking to close the gap to Marco. And Marco... Well, I guess Marco is looking to defend his third position. That would be best for him to do right now. I think if he gets ahead of himself, try to close the gap with Xtrem or Luckyshot, or Luckyshot, that he might suffer from it in the form of a blizzarding Mirako. For now, Luckyshot and Xtrem setting the tone. Oh. Luckyshot, Xtrem. Well, never mind. Marco actually taking the lead. Xtrem still holding on. And what is Xtrem doing? Xtrem is cutting like a knife through butter through the field here. At least look like it. And he will snag Marco like he's not even there. Goodbye. And now, well, now he will slam his car into the wall. We will never see him again. Mirako in third position. Marco in second, sorry. And it's Luckyshot again. Who's taking the lead? 1:19:32. I can't believe it. It's Luckyshot. Thanks for the chat curse, Freshie. Oh no, Marco didn't crash actually. And indeed, he did quite well. Only 0.4 behind Lucky. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna threaten Lucky here. Because he's looking pretty well. Could it be Marco actually? But then he needs to start winning rounds like right now. If he wants to take down this 4-way 1v1, he needs to start winning rounds. He can't be second or third. He needs to win. He needs to win. It's looking good for him now though. Oh, Xtrem drifting. But he needs to win. Or can he close the gap with Xtrem? This could be maybe. This could be. And look at Marco. He's following Luckyshot here. He's actually attacking Luckyshot. Luckyshot on the green. He will not lose pace though. What have I seen? Luckyshot with some kind of drift. Not losing any speed. Oh, it's Marco with a better line. It's a point. Luckyshot. Look at the chat. They actually equal, guys. But it's Marco who takes the points. They equal because Luckyshot drifts out in the last turn. And it's Marco who takes it with 25 points. And look at this. All of a sudden, there's only 2 points between Marco and Xtrem. Wow, that's crazy. Mirako is really losing connection to the top 3 here. He has to be careful that he is not losing too many points every round. Oh, Luckyshot! That's a huge crash. Luckyshot out. And this is the point where Mirako and Xtrem really can take a lot of points back. It would actually be huge for Mirako if he could beat Xtrem here in this round. Luckyshot is so far away. 3 seconds. Xtrem with a mistake as well. Could this be Mirako? Still one more lap. What a fight. Mirako, half a second. Luckyshot, 3 seconds. Oh, Xtrem had to release. Mirako absolutely away right now, but can he hold on? He can, and he wins the round in front of Xtrem. 1:18.88, fastest time we saw so far, and it's Mirako who's gonna take 25 and Luckyshot 13 points. And look at this, Mirako overtaking Xtrem and now on his way to Luckyshot. Wow. And now pressure is rising, guys. Pressure is rising on Luckyshot here. Because if he makes a mistake like that again, then Mirako is going to come very, very close. Mirako is literally playing golf. Mini golf. And look at this. This is what you want to see, guys. Super close battles here. Luckyshot, Mirako, Xtrem. And it's Mirako taking the lead again. I am a bit surprised of what I'm seeing here. And I'm also very scared because I will drive a 1v1 against Mirako. And I'm super happy that we will not do it on NASCAR maps. Because then I would easily lose with 0 points to my name. Because look at this guy. He's absolutely crazy. He's pushing it right now. Luckyshot makes a mistake again. Where is Mirako? He's gonna overtake Luckyshot. And can Mirako win the round? And then he could maybe overtake Lucky already. Du gasgenige Sauhunddreckerde. Oh my god. Why, guys? Why? I cannot even. Oh my god. Yeah, that's another 9-0 moment. That is actually going to be a sound. Can Mirako overtake Luckyshot? No. And then that's the end. Oh my god. And that was actually the worst thing that could have happened for him. Like, even if he was third and Luckyshot fourth, that would have helped him. But now nothing helped him. He gets overtaken by Xtrem again. All of a sudden, Xtrem is super close to Luckyshot. Only 8 points. And it seems like he's losing it now as well. Can he come back from this? Because that is an ugly, ugly crash. Luckyshot taking the lead again. Oh, Luckyshot is taking the lead again. Ui, ui, ui. Wow. All right, Luckyshot 304, Xtrem 291, Mirako 278, and Mirako 236. And then this is the last map. No. This is the last map. They would do it 4 maps, and this is the 4th map. Let me just confirm it here. Last map. Yeah, it's the last map, guys. Oi, oi, oi. This is still close, man. But I think Mirako... that was the worst crash ever. There was also no worse moment than that moment to crash. It's before the last map. It is devastating for his point total compared to Luckyshot and Xtrem. There was literally no worse moment. He had the momentum, he had the pace, he was overtaking, he was on his way to that first spot, and then he crashes. And I do not buy Luckyshot. Do not really see how he can overcome this now, or he has to do something magnificent on this last map. Yeah, even if he would have been second, I think the difference to Luckyshot would only have been a couple points. And Mirako was really in that momentum. He was really driving well. He was doing super good. But a crash like that is just ugly, man. Crazy map, by the way, this. BHL NASCAR A1 by BH Blue Angel. I don't know this map or this guy. And I know only a couple names in the dailies. So what is this map? Crazy map. True's alt. Pretty much no platforming rolled on these maps. No. Yeah, Mirako was pretty unlucky here with the map rolls. Not really his best style here to compete against these players, at least. All right. Okay, guys, last map. One more warm-up, and then 5 more rounds, and then that's it. And how is Mirako doing in this warm-up? This map, Lucky can easily fly out. Yeah, Lucky on this... Well, there goes Xtrem as well. I think anyone can just fly out here. And maybe if Mirako plays it smart, he is gonna go in save mode. Because Luckyshot and Xtrem might challenge each other too much on a map like this. It could be beneficial for Mirako, but on the other hand, he has nothing really to lose. This map is really punishing if you make a mistake before the ramp. Yes, that is true. Like this big jump coming up here. If you rip it here, then that's absolutely ripperino. Sick carnival. Yo, Mertz Jr., what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in to the last part of this 1v1v1v1 stream, where we already did one 1v1 before this 1v1v1v1 started. Oh, Mirako is trying to figure out this. Yo, Panda, what's going on? All the legends in the chat. Where is Dopamine and Devil? They are not here. I don't know where they are, but they are not present here. It would be crazy to do a 1v1v1v1 with the top 4 from the Ultimate Power League. The Ultimate Power Cup, I have to say. That would be crazy. Alright guys, last map. 5 rounds on this map and then it's all over. At the moment, Luckyshot 304 points is leading the pack. Xtrem 291, Mirako 278, Mirako 237. It would be bad timing for Mirako to start popping off right now, because that is like 3 maps too late. But let's see, all eyes are on this man here, Mirako in 3rd position. Can he still make a move, or does he have to settle for 3rd? That's the question. Can Xtrem threaten Luckyshot enough to overtake him still in that 1st position, or will it be Luckyshot who is the victor? And there goes Luckyshot already in the wall, and it's Mirako also with a mistake, and all of a sudden Mirako and Xtrem are driving away with it here. One more lap to go after this. Oh, Mirako, keep it together. Now is not the time to risk it. They are so far away. Mirako 13 seconds, Luckyshot 4 seconds. I think Mirako just has to hold on to 2nd place here. That's the best thing he can do. And pray to the gods for Xtrem to make a mistake. Oh, Xtrem. He does not really have the pace here. But it's gonna be too late for Mirako, I think. Yeah, Xtrem looking solid. Xtrem driving it home. 25 points for him. Mirako taking the 20 points, I think. And then it's Luckyshot and Mirako selling for 3 and 4. Well, those dailies were weak, it seems. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Alright, Luckyshot is not happy with the map. Xtrem getting 25 points. That means Xtrem is now only 4 points away from Luckyshot. Look at that. Luckyshot 320, Xtrem 316. Mirako seems to be pretty safe in 3rd position with 298, but what can he do still against Xtrem and Luckyshot? Mirako, it is just not his evening. 250 points for the man. And oh, Mirako again with a bit of a weird entry into that ramp. Can Lucky hold on? Can Lucky hold on to the lead that he had for 3 maps straight? I think he was not overtaken since round 1 on map number 1. Correct me if I am wrong, but I think Luckyshot was leading all the way. Can he hold on to the end? Or will Xtrem in extremis beat him for that 1st position? And what can Mirako still do? He's lurking, but right now it's Luckyshot versus Xtrem. 1 more lap to go in this 2nd round on this last map. Luckyshot overtaking Xtrem. Tricky part. Both get through it quite well. Luckyshot still leading. Xtrem with all the speed. Ew, Xtrem is not gonna touch the rum. He has more speed. Is gonna overtake Luckyshot. Can he hold on though? It's so super close. Mirako and Mirako. No, he can't hold on. He will crack. And it's Luckyshot who takes it. Xtrem almost losing to Mirako as well. Only 3 more rounds to go, guys. If Xtrem wants to have a shot, he needs to win right now. He needs to win this round. Otherwise, well, it's not over because Luckyshot can crash and then the gap is closed, but oh no, what happened? Xtrem. Oh no. No, Luckyshot before the ramp. Oh, he will lose so much time here. Oi, 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 oi. That's exactly what Ola was talking about. Luckyshot before the ramp making a mistake, and all of a sudden it's Mirako who is leading. Luckyshot is more than 5 seconds away. Mirako has to hold on right now. He has to win this round. He doesn't need to do anything extraordinary. Everyone is very far away. Where is Xtrem? Xtrem is also far away. Luckyshot. Oh my god. Be careful. Third round, guys. 2 more to go after this one. No, Mirako, take it easy, dude. You don't need to make any risks now. Just drive it home, my friend. It's the only thing you need to do. You're gonna take good points on the other 2. The other 3, of course, but Mirako not in a winning position anymore. It's gonna be Mirako with a very, very decent time. Mirako gonna grab 2nd position. Xtrem in 3rd and Luckyshot last place. And how many points is he gonna grab? Oh, that's only 3 points for Xtrem, but that's... How many points is that? 12 for Mirako. Ooh, it's still tricky, guys. Look at Xtrem. Xtrem 6 points behind Luckyshot. Mirako 19 points behind Luckyshot. Oh, what happened? Mirako absolutely obliterated out. Gone. I'm afraid to speak. Luckyshot leading. Mirako holding on. This is the round where it gets decided, guys. If Luckyshot wins this round, it will be very hard to overtake him for Xtrem. Luckyshot leading. 0.16, 0.19 to Xtrem and Mirako. They are holding on, but Luckyshot is not cracking yet. Can he do it here? If he wins, chances are he's gonna take down the whole event. Mirako struggling. Xtrem needs to push it now. But Luckyshot is ice cold. No mistake. Can he drive it home? Xtrem, last couple turns. Oh, this is a really good turn sequence from Xtrem. He has more exit speed and Luckyshot will make the mistake and it will be Xtrem who wins. And even Mirako is going to overtake Luckyshot, and that means, I think, that with only 1 round to go, Xtrem will overtake Luckyshot here. No way. No. And that is the weirdest place to make a mistake like that. Last round, 377 for Xtrem, 374 for Luckyshot, 359 for Mirako, 296 for Mirako. And now, all of a sudden, all the pressure is on Xtrem. Fun fact is, if Luckyshot gets 3rd and Xtrem gets 4th, they equal. That would be insane. Actually, that's literally how it is right now. That would be that would be the most crazy outcome of all of this. Because then Xtrem is gonna get 16 points and Luckyshot is gonna get 19 points, and they will be exactly equal. But I can't imagine that will happen. Oh, there goes Mirako. Okay, so that scenario is out of the window. Oh, but what is Xtrem doing? Xtrem has to finish in front of Luckyshot to win. Any other outcome will resolve in the fact that Luckyshot is gonna take down this 1v1v1v1 tonight. And Xtrem only has one more lap to make it done. Mirako is also still there, but with all due respect, he doesn't drive for first or second place anymore. Oh, and he will go into the wall now as well. So it's really Luckyshot against Xtrem. Xtrem is pushing, taking all the risk that he can. He has more speed than Luckyshot. Again, it comes down to this one last sequence of turns. Can he do it? Luckyshot has to defend against Xtrem. One more turn. Luckyshot again goes on the run. No way. It's Luckyshot who makes the mistake in exactly the same place where he made the mistake earlier. And it will be Xtrem who takes it down. Oh my god. He does exactly the same. He goes on that rambuk on the left hand side. He drifts and he can't do it. 2 times in a row, last round and second to last round. Xtrem is gonna overtake Lucky and he will win this quadruple 1v1. 402 points for Xtrem, 394 points for Luckyshot, 375 points for Mirako, and 309 points for Mirako. And that is going to be the end of that.